Do you think the funny parts from Zoom are realistic or impossible? What will you think of these for right now? Hello friends, welcome back. This is Guster Lappin speaking to you once again. In this episode, I will be analyzing the funny parts from the Zoom movie, and we're going to find out and determine if these parts are actually realistic or impossible. This movie is a superhero movie, which started back in the 11th of August from the year 2006. And I know that I can really tell when I can watch something like these, for instance, if it is real or if it's fake. Anyways, we're going to break these parts down in detail to determine and find out if they can actually be realistic. When I watched the DVD, I looked at the part numerous times, and it is a very crazy scene to see in the movie as well. Now before we begin, please leave a comment right down below. Do you think they could actually be realistic, or do you think they could be impossible? I really want you to know what you can think, and we will reveal the answer as we have a discussion at the end of the video. Now let's find out, and let's begin. That's where we start.
Trick-or-treat! There you go, sweetie.
I didn't know someone could go trick-or-treating in the daytime.
Trick-or-treat!
They're all dressed nice. Starting at Cindy Collins, 6 years of age. Here's the funniest part.
Bully!
Whoa! Okay, here's the first thing that I see in this. When that guy walks to Cindy the cowgirl, he just wanted to borrow her candy bag. But when that tug of war began, she lifts the guy up high, which means he gets stuck in a tree. But due to gravity in real life, the fling must be the same height as the ground, not above, if anything. And that's not possible on Earth like that. Now, let's move on to the next part. Next up, Summer Jones, 16 years of age.
She's so weird.
What do you think's gonna happen here?
Good one.
Oh, these sauces are starting to bubble. What is happening now? Oops! Oh, the sauce has exploded on the girls. That's so unrealistic. Because when Summer Jones looks at the sauces in the cafeteria, they begin to start bubbling. And as soon as that happens, the sauces began exploding, which causes the three girls to be in a mess. Impossible! Next up, Dylan West, 17 years of age, the largest.
Dylan,
That's him.
perhaps you'd like to come up and finish Newton's equation?
Now what will he do?
Now, Dylan.
Okay, Dylan, let's find out. He's going to step up to the board. Oh my goodness, Dylan's gonna do Newton's equation and write this all on the chalkboard. Oh, what's happening to him? Oh my goodness, he's turning invisible! It's turning into a floating piece of chalk. That was funny. There he is. Okay, the next thing that I see in this that's pretty whimsical, as Dylan West goes up to the chalkboard, he writes down the equation. But when he does, he fades away, which means he becomes invisible. I don't think that a guy turning invisible wouldn't happen on Earth like that. That might be an impossible superpower, and it's just like magic, which is pretty whimsical. Don't you think? Alright, we're almost finished. Let's get to the last part, and then we're done. Finally, we move on to Tucker Williams, 12 years of age. Now, what's he gonna do now? Oh, look, Tucker's gonna get on the diving board. What's gonna happen now?
Check it out. Large butt's gonna snap the board in half.
Large butt? What do you think that would look like? Oh boy! His butt became large! Whoa! That was a big splash! Unreal! Now everyone is all wet. The pool is halfway empty. Those parts were very funny, for instance. Okay, I guess this goes without saying, but a person's butt wouldn't grow up that large like that, and it wouldn't make a big splash like that either. Because when you jump off a diving board in real life, the splash must be the same height as the pool, but not above. And that was really overdone in a way for the dramatic effect. And by the way, I love that scene because it's very crazy and important to watch. And they also put a lot of thought into the design, and the special effects are absolutely whimsical, and that's very good. So overall, with the special effects in the movie, do you think the funny parts are realistic or impossible? Well, they're kind of much impossible. But I almost thought there would have been a bunch of other superpowers afterward. And I will say that the creators of this did a great job on filming the people. And they put a lot of special effects in this. So major props to the makers of this superhero movie. And that's it. That is it. So what do you think of this movie? And tell me who your favorite character is. And tell me what your favorite out of the 4 parts is after watching it so many times. Will it be being thrown up to the tree, sauces bubbling and exploding, doing the math while turning invisible, or jumping in the pool with a large butt? Well, sometimes they make sense, or sometimes they don't. But we'll be the lucky ones to find out sometimes. Whoopee. So head on over there to see even more exclusive stuff that you still cannot find on YouTube. You can also check out even more projects we'd like to do in the future. And if you sign up, they'll even take more of your suggestions far more seriously than the ones you'll still find here. And that's the end of the video. Please comment, favorite, and like and subscribe. And this is Guster Lappin, coming all at you with the 12! Goodbye! See you all soon!